Let's see. So here we have kinds of sentences. Yes. So you can see here, children, kinds of sentences. Here, how many kinds of sentences are given? You can show with your fingers, with the help of your fingers. How many sentences are given there? Show me the fingers. How many? Yeah, four.
Four, ma'am.
Four, yes. Four sentences. The first one is statement. Statement is also called as declarative sentences. Number one is statement or declarative sentences. Number two is question or interrogative sentence. Okay. And the third one we have exclamation or exclamatory sentences. Order or request, that is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. So four sentences we have. Can you repeat with me, children? What is the first sentence we have? Statement or declarative sentences. Come on, repeat it. Statement or
Declarative sentences.
yeah, declarative sentences. Very good. And second one, what do we have? Question or interrogative sentences.
Question or
Interrogative sentences. Question or interrogative sentences. And what is the third one we have? Yeah, third one we have exclamation or exclamatory sentences. And fourth one, what do we have? Fourth one, order or request. Order or request. Yes. So statement, at the end of the statement, we are supposed to put a full stop. What we have to put here? Full stop. And question, at the end of the question, at the end of the question, what you have to put? Children, come on. Question mark. Next one. Huh. And next one, what we have to put? Here, exclamation mark. Exclamatory mark is this one. One line and a dot. This is exclamatory mark. Okay. So now let us see one by one. Next one. Next one, what do you have? Imperative. Yes. Imperative sentences will end with full stop, or it ends with a full stop or exclamatory mark. These two. In imperative sentence, we can use either full stop or an exclamation mark. Okay, children? Now let us see what is the statement first. Are you able to understand, children? So first one we have here, statement or declarative sentence. Statement or declarative sentence. Statements are used to convey information. We use this statement or declarative sentences to convey information, to pass the information. Okay. They always end with full stop. Just now I told, they always end with full stop. They are also called as declarative sentences. Children, you have to remember, what is the other name for statements? What is the one more name we are using here for the statements?
Declarative.
Yeah, declarative sentences. And you see here, what are the examples here given? 3 examples we have here. I am going to school. And you can see a full stop at the end of a statement. Children, you have to remember this. Statements, all the statements ends with a full stop. Repeat it, all the statements.
Statement or deprecative sentences,
Huh.
question or interrogative sentences, or exclamation or exclamatory sentences, order or request or imperative sentences.
Okay, why only Azlan is giving answer? Why other people, other students, what
And they
happened?
are in mute.
They are in mute. Let me check.
Hello?
They can unmute themselves.
I think they didn't know.
Children, try to unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
When I'm asking question and now you mute yourself. Come on, mute. Okay. Now, children, what is a statement? Tell me. All the statements ends with a
Full stop.
full stop.
Full
Very
stop, ma'am.
good. Very good.
Full stop.
Next one we have question. Next one we have questions or interrogative sentences. What do we have?
Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. మమ్మీ తీసుకెళ్ళి వేరే దోశ అమ్మా పచ్చ పచ్చగా ఉంది పస ఉంది తినడానికి రావట్లే అమ్మా ఇది
See,
పస
how they are
ఉంది యూజ్
talking.
చేసుకోవడానికి రాదు దీన్ని
Children. Okay, I have muted you all. Now see. Next one we have question or interrogative sentences. Questions are used to ask something. Children, these two, statement and question, this in the previous theme also we have discussed. Statement ends with a full stop and question ends with a question mark. A question is used to ask something to someone. These two we have learned in our previous theme 4 also. Now we have 2 more new sentences that we will learn today. Now see questions. Questions are also called as, children, come on, tell me, questions are also called as? Tell me, questions are also called as?
Interrogative sentences, ma'am.
Yes, interrogative. Interrogative. Come on, tell me again.
Interrogative.
Yes, interrogative sentences. Very good. So, these interrogative questions here, these questions are used to ask something to someone. Examples you can see, children, here. What are the examples we have? Are you going to school? Here you can see this sentence is ending with a question mark. See, are you going to school? Question mark. What does your father do? Again, question mark. What is your father's name? We are asking this. We don't know what his father, his or her father do. So we are asking, what does your father do? And we don't know What is your father, your friend's father name, or any your friend's father name you want to ask? So what you will do, you are asking to your friend, what is your father's name? So when we are asking something to someone, that is called a question, and it ends with a question mark. It ends with a question mark. Yes, children. So now let us see the next one. What do we have? The next one is exclamation. This is a new sentence, children. You are going to learn in this class. So listen carefully. Exclamation or exclamatory sentences. When are we going to use this exclamation or exclamatory sentences? To
Ma'am,
express
ma'am,
sudden emotions. Yes, Aslan?
ma'am, exclamation mark is used for like I am very excited for the concert.
Yeah, very good. It means that you are expressing your emotions there. How you are feeling, how you're feeling your emotions. When we are going to share our emotions, this exclamatory mark is used. For example, see, if you see a beautiful flower. So what a pleasant uh, rose, what a beautiful rose is that. And you see, if someone surprises you, so you will tell, what a pleasant surprise. If someone suddenly arrives your home, then you can express your feeling, wow, what a pleasant surprise, I didn't expect you, it's very nice to see you. Yes, so these are our emotions, our feelings. So our feelings and emotions are expressed. So that sentence will be end with a exclamatory mark. This is a exclamatory mark. Okay. So now next example you can see here. You see the next example. It was kind of him to help the poor man. He is very kind. He is helping the poor man. Oh, I forgot my umbrella. Oh, is a feeling that we are expressing here. Oh, I forgot my umbrella. Wow, the dress is beautiful. Wow, the rose is so beautiful. Hooray! I won the match. Alas, alas, I lost my pencil. Alas is used for the sorrowness, for the sadness. Okay, Krishika, listen. So, alas, I lost my pen. Alas, I lost my pencil. So, these are the feelings we are expressing. So, these sentences ends with a exclamation mark. So, you see, children, here, these are the exclamatory words. What are those? Oh, wow, hooray, alas. So these words will end with a exclamatory mark. After these words, you can keep this exclamatory mark. You see here, for example, here O is given, OH. See, OHO. After that only exclamation mark is given. WH, WO, W, wow, exclamatory mark. Okay. So these sentences, these words ends with exclamation mark, or some sentences like what a pleasant surprise, it was kind of him to help the poor man. These sentences are ending with a exclamatory mark. This is exclamation. You have to remember this. Exclamatory sentences express sudden emotions or feelings. You will get all these grammar in the exam as a true or false, or as a multiple choice question, or as a complete the given sentences. Okay, so you should remember this. Next one we have order and request. Order and request or imperative sentences. This order and request sentences are also called as imperative sentences. These sentences express a command or request. Command or request. Command means what? Ordering. Close the door. Don't speak other than English. Before and after, you must wash your hands. Before and after eating, you must wash your hands. So these are all the orders given by the elders. Yes? Or request. Please close the door. Please, can you bring me a glass of water? Please, can you give me a pencil? So these are all the requests. So here, these imperative sentences sometimes ends with a full stop and sometimes they ends with a exclamation mark. So children, now you tell me what is a statement. I want to ask to Supratik. Supratik, unmute yourself, Supratik. Now tell me what is a statement, Supratik.
Statement.
Lohit, tell me what is a statement?
Question mark.
Oh, statement is a question mark. No, Lohit.
Full stop.
You should tell me the sentence, complete sentence. Who will tell children? Pathan is ready. Yes, Pathan.
I'm going to Hyderabad.
Pathan, can you explain me what is a statement?
I'm going to Hyderabad.
Okay, I'm going to Hyderabad. Okay.
Ma'am, can I tell example or about a statement?
Statement. First, you explain me what is a statement.
Statement is the answer.
Is the answer, or it's a way of like conveying information. It is used to convey information when we want to give a message or we want to share the information, that is used as a statement. And how the statement ends, at the end of the statement what we have to put, Pathan?
Full stop, ma'am.
Very good, very good. We have to put a full stop. And Krishika, can you give me one example of statement?
Ma'am, statement.
Yes.
Statement ends with this full stop, ma'am.
It ends with a full stop. Very good. Statements end with a full stop. So you give me one example, one sentence.
My name is Krishika.
Very good. That's superb. Yes, Aliza,
Ma'am,
explain me about the question.
ma'am,
Aliza, tell me about question, beta. Question is also called as, we have another name for the questions. What is the another name for the questions? What is the other name?
1 minute, ma'am.
Okay. Azlan?
Ma'am, a question is used for asking a question. For example, are you going to school?
Okay. And what is the other name for the question?
1 minute. interrogative sentences.
Very good. Interrogative sentences. Good. Meghana, tell me about exclamation or exclamatory sentences. Why and when we will use these sentences, exclamatory sentences? AVK Ganesh, you raised your hand. Can you tell me when and why we use these exclamatory sentences? Come on, Dhriti,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me.
Ma'am, then I have to tell you statement.
No exclamation sentence. Wait, Meghana Sri is trying. Yes, Meghana.
Exclamation sentence used to express
Huh?
surprises.
Yeah, express sudden feelings or emotions. Very good. Good. So, Dhriti, Meghana told that exclamatory sentences are used to express sudden emotions or feelings. Okay. So, can you give me one example for these exclamatory sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Oh, I forgot my pencil.
Okay, fine. And what is an exclamatory word there?
Ma'am, forgot.
No.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, that is our feeling. Okay. Tanishka, Hanvika,
Ma'am,
can you give me one more example for the exclamatory sentences?
yes, ma'am. Exclamatory. Ma'am, I forgot my book in the school.
Alas, I forgot my book in the class. Okay. So, alas, after you have to put an exclamatory mark. Good. Ashwitanalla?
Ma'am.
Yes, Ashwitanalla.
Ma'am.
Now, you tell me about order or request. Order and request. Meghana, wait for your turn. Your chance is done. Yes, Tanishka, tell me request or order.
Request or order.
Request.
Example at Epo request. Please help me. Request.
Request or order is
Don't
also
know.
called as Tanishka. Request and order is also called as what, beta? Imperative sentences. Come on, tell me.
Imperative.
Imperative sentences.
Yes. Order or request is also called as imperative sentences. Advaita. Advaita.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, Advaita, can you tell me what is the imperative sentences and when we will use this?
Order or request.
Yeah, we use these sentences for ordering someone or requesting someone, right? Can you give me one example, Advaita?
Yes, ma'am. Please help me with the cooking.
Please help me with cooking, okay? Sri Hassan. Sri Hassan and Srivas. CH Shriyan.
Yes, ma'am. Please, can you give me one glass of water?
Very good. Please, can you give me one glass of water? Is the imperative sentence. Good. CH Shriyan.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give me one example for the imperative sentences, order or request?
Give me my pencil. Order.
Order. You are ordering. Okay. Give my pencil. It's an order. So, imperative sentence. Good. Ashrita Gautam. Manvit Raj.
Yes, ma'am.
Ashrita Gautam, explain me about the statement.
Ma'am, I don't have my course book, ma'am.
But
Today
whatever
I'll
we have
bring
learned, whatever we have discussed, you tell me that. A statement ends with a...
Ma'am, that time we doesn't have current now. I kept with my mobile connection, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Once again, I will explain. You listen now. Children, everyone listen. You have to tell like this. Kinds of sentences. What are the kinds of sentences? So you have to explain. Children, you have to make a chart of these kinds of sentences. And you have to explain. You have to make a video also. First, you have to display your chart on the wall. Okay? Display it, and then you have to tell, good morning, my name is Hafzal, I'm from grade 2. Today's my topic is kinds of sentences. So we have 4 kinds of sentences. Number 1 is statement. Number 2 is question. Number 3 is exclamation. And the number 4 is order or request. Now I'm going to explain you about statements or declarative sentences. Statements are used to convey information. They always end with a full stop. They are also called declarative sentences. Example, I am going to school. My father is a policeman. The sun rises in the east. So, in this way, you have to present your chart. Okay?